pay inequality is a big issue in this country right now?
Between women and men, yeah.
They found that when you adjust for levels of education, experience, etc., there's actually not much of a disparity.
If you have an education, you should be paid more, whether you're male or female.
Businesses need to fix it, and I think the government needs to recognize it.
I don't think a lot of people recognize it as a problem. I think because women have come so far. Look how long it took us to get the vote, and we had to practically kill ourselves to do it.
I work for a living, and I would not like the government dictating any more than they already do.
Do you think it comes up for political reasons?
Absolutely. So when there's an election or when something happens, when there's an incident, they bring it up and they say we should do something about it, and then it dies down again.
That's one astute lady. The president making a big push on equal pay for men and women today, but Independent Women Forum's Hadley Heath says this whole pay inequality is just a faux holiday created by feminists. Conservative columnist Jessie Jane Dupp says the president is creating a whole new generation of victims. So Hadley, to you first, you are not buying the inequality thing, or you are and you just say the president shouldn't get involved?
Well, we just have to be really important with our measures. Of course, there's a disparity between the average full-time working man's wages and the average full-time working woman's wages. The Bureau of Labor put that at about 81%. But that, importantly, is not a measure that's been corrected for field, education, experience level, hours spent in the office. So we should be honest with young women about the opportunities they have, the trade-offs they can make. It's a great place and time to be a woman in the U.S. today.
Jessie Jane, I just thought that the president was fighting like a 1970s battle today. And to address some of those concerns, it has evened out to the point now where a majority graduating from some of our finest colleges, are a healthy majority of that are women. So is this an old struggle, or is this a struggle he should still have a role in fact, a leading role?
This is bunk data. The president is trying to invigorate his base and give us a new generation of victims. Essentially, men take riskier jobs. For example, your loggers and your iron workers that had 92% of the deaths in 2012 were done by men. Jobs with higher risk pay higher. They also tend to go into the fields of lawyers and finance, which are riskier jobs. Women who remain single still make 96% of the same salary as men. The factor comes in when they get married and have children. Women want to telecommute or they want less hours.
Yeah, you guys seem to care about kids. There is that little issue. We'll talk later about that. But I'm wondering where this goes. I mean, obviously they must poll and test poll this a lot, Hadley, and they've concluded that this is a way to force Republicans to say, I'm against that, or I'm not for that. And then women hear that and just say, well, gosh, they're the party that's having a war on women.
Right. Well, again, it comes back to the misinterpretation of the data, because when left-leaning feminists tell women that 100% of the differentiation between men and women's wages is due to discrimination in the workplace, then they are creating and fueling a victimhood mentality among women, when really we should be seeing women as empowered individuals who have different characteristics that they bring into a workplace, and employers value that. Employers don't want to discriminate because, importantly, that's already illegal. Women are protected by 2 federal laws that say it's illegal to base someone's wages on their sex alone.
Well, real quickly, Jessie Jane, the president doing this today because he says legal or no. I mean, the fact of the matter is businesses have been ignoring it. What do you say?
Well, the White House doesn't even want to practice what it preaches. It's paying 88% of the 100%. And so they justify that. Why don't they put their money where their mouth is and set the proper example? Education, work hours, and your career path make a world of difference into what your salary is going to be. And women make comparable wages to men in the same career path and educational backgrounds.
All right, ladies, thank you very, very much. In the meantime, coming up, the ATI